it's easy like to BS yourself or think you're doing more. I've been up too long. Just got done eating. While I was eating, what I was doing was typing this out on the computer. So what I normally do here, this right here, I have basically a to-do list, little binder or journal, whatever you want to call it. So every single day I write out everything I want to do, right? Things I need to do, things I want to do, just ideas, whatever, basic thing I want to do. So I've timed this. It takes about 15, probably about 20 minutes by the time, because I write just to write everything down. 15 minutes, and I go through and pick out the most important things. So like I have number one, most important thing. Now I'll go back through. Okay, this is the next most important. Okay, this is the next most important. So I'll go through. It takes about 20 minutes. Completely write this down every single day. So I typed it up here on the computer. Now it doesn't seem like a lot, 20 minutes a day, whatever, but that's time I could be doing something else. So I'm trying to do all that can be done each day, essentially. So now I got it typed up here on the computer, what I'm gonna do. So, okay, so brand new day here. Bam. Now sometimes I write them out at night, sometimes I write them out at day. It just depends, like, if I'm like really trying to, because I'm trying to work my sleep schedule down. So if it's getting later, it's like, it'd just be better to save those 20 minutes, go straight to bed. I'll just get up and do it in the morning. So first thing. So now it's a new day. I've got them typed up here. I got it saved. I got the date up there. Now what I'll do, I'll just go through up there. Okay, that's the most important. Just write down like my top, 7 or whatever, 7, 8 most important things to do that day. No, I don't always get through it everything, but still I have to list out about 7 or so. Like a most perfect, ideal 100% day, I can get everything done. But sometimes it's just not even possible. Because sometimes I spend hours on one thing. It just depends what are the things I'm putting down. Some things only take 30 minutes. Some things may take 4 hours. Some things may take 6 hours. It just depends do I want to break it up that day, or some days I just say, I'm just going to just stick with this one thing, completely knock it out before I move to the next thing. So, anyway. Now I won't have to type everything out, and I'll say if I just pick whatever, bam, put that on there. Everything I put down on this day. So now I'll just be writing out the most important things. I won't keep writing down everything. So that's gonna save me time. And then I'll just put like a little circle or something besides the one I write down. If I achieve that and I'll get it done, bam, I'll come up here. I got it dated. I'll probably copy that. Just say like in a week's time or so, where I'll come back at the end of the month. And I'll keep doing it out, and I'll compare the first one to the one at the end of the month, or the first one to the end of the week. And I can see a lot visually better there than I can just here, because it's on the computer side by side. It'd be cool to see. I can actually see how productive am I being, and how much time I got certain things like I've got notched out I want to like do every single day or spend time on. So it's like, how much time am I spending on this? How much time am I spending on that? How many times did I do this? How many times did I do that? I accomplished this, and this week, or I accomplished this month. I spent this much time doing this, and this. You see what I'm saying? And I did this many times. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you want to evaluate your life. Like the more you can track, the better. I've learned this through health, fitness, my bodybuilding, my diet. That's what I try to pass on to my clients as well. I do online personal training, coaching, custom diet, custom meal plans, macros, calories, all that good stuff. First link above if you want to fill out an application. If you're a good fit, I'll reach out to you. But the more you can track just in health and fitness, the better. The more you can track your calories, like the more in your lifting and everything, like this, your mood, just everything. The same thing applies to everything else. Like when it comes to your goals and dreams, like the more you can track and see like what you're doing, because it's easy like to BS yourself or think you're doing more. You could be think you're doing less than you actually are, but when you got to actually physically down somewhere, you can see, okay, in 1 month's time, I actually accomplished, I did this, and this, and then you can see the results you're getting in your life. And then you can see, okay, I spent this much time doing these things. Didn't spend a lot of whole time doing that. Am I happy with the results, or do I need to spend less time doing this and more time doing that? You see what I'm saying? So the more you can measure things, the better. The quote says, what can be measured can be managed. And if you can't measure something, it can't be managed. So meaning like, if you're not measuring your progress or measuring like your experience or what you're doing, what you're achieving stuff, you're kind of just going at it blindly almost. Like I said, you really don't know what's getting done. And yes, you can get things done. You can be productive without doing all this. Yes, but this is the most optimal way, basically. Like you're going to get the best results in your life doing it like this, like I'm doing it, or something similar where you're just basically tracking. It doesn't have to be 100% exactly how I'm doing now, but you need to be tracking. And I believe this is the best 100% way. Like I've done studies, people who write their goals down achieve more than people who do not write their goals down. It has been studied. It's like a Harvard study or something. It's been a while since it's been done. So you're nuts if you're not writing your goals down. Those clips, but not gonna be too long. I want to keep this rolling too long, but this is super important. I want to get this out there. And when you do your to-do list, don't just write out a list. You need to write out a list and then go back and pick the priorities of the list. You just don't. It's a two-step process. You write out everything, and you go back and pick the most important things. You just don't write after to-do list and then do it from the top to the bottom. It's not how it works. Not to get the best results, to get the most stuff done, to get the most important things done, because you can't get everything done every single day. Like, how much shit I want to do, and I'm gonna do eventually. Like, it's just so much time there. And a lot of these things are reoccurring. Meaning, I do it, and then there's something that replaces that, basically the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's something that's I'm always gonna be doing. It's not ever gonna go away unless I wanna, sub it out to somebody else. But just I thought this was a very important clip. I moved it to my computer, something different, and I wanted to share that with y'all. Best way to make your to-do list, and I'm actually stoked, and it's gonna be great. Like I said, I want to pass it on. Like bodybuilding, life runs hand in hand, man. So everything that applies to that pretty much applies to life. Like this is so true, man. Like, and I've noticed it too. On a day I don't write my stuff down, I don't get as much done. If I literally I'm not writing any goals down, I don't have anything to go off of. You dick around more, you waste more time, you don't get as much done. I mean, I still get stuff done because I want my goals and dreams a lot up here. So like I'm gonna get things done no matter what, but I'm not necessarily getting the most important things done. You need to think. We need to use our brain here. Let's get the most important things done. The things, basically say like the 20% of what you do gives you 80% of your results. Don't focus on the 80% that gives you 20% of your results. Keep the main thing the main thing. Do the most. Since you can't get everything done in a day, if you're doing your most important things every single day, that's what matters most. You'll progress the fastest doing that. Alright, but that's it for this clip. I will see y'all. I'm about to go actually help my sister move like a washing machine, dryer. She's moving out of town this weekend. This is like her last weekend in town. Her lease is about to be up, whatever. So last day going to help her move.